The U.S. and Iran say they've agreed to the start of a deal that's expected to be signed on Friday, but the details are few, and there are questions about whether all sides will abide by the terms, which have not yet been made public. Torian Small has details from the White House.
President Trump arrived in Evian, France for the start of the G7 summit with news of a tentative deal between the U.S. and Iran. But few details have been released.
We plan to release the full text this week. We want the American people to see it. What this agreement does is really twofold. On the one hand, it ensures that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon while simultaneously opening the Strait of Hormuz.
President Trump says the U.S. will immediately end its naval blockade of Iranian ports in exchange for Iran opening the Strait of Hormuz upon the signing of the deal on Friday. But Iranian media reports the regime will have 30 days to demine and reopen the strait.
With the structure of this deal surrendering a fair amount of American leverage up front, I think the Iranians have successfully leveraged their closure of the strait to set themselves up for some degree of success in these ongoing negotiations.
Iran also says it will charge fees to transit the strait, something the U.S. has said is not acceptable.
The deal sets up talks of what will happen with Iran's nuclear program, with details to be negotiated over the next 60 days following the signing.
Sometimes with these agreements, there are some diplomatic protocols, some technical things to work out.
Iran is also insisting the agreement will immediately end the fighting between Israel and Hezbollah militants in Lebanon. In Israel, there is pushback against the deal.
For the matter of, national security of Israel, this is the worst agreement that could ever be done.
Vice President J.D. Vance says the U.S. expects Israel to abide by the terms of the agreement. Torian Small, CBS News, the White House.